Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. We do have the conclusion, the final episode for what happened in my situation where these packs were open at PSA. We're going to go over that at the very end, and then we'll actually open up those packs as well. Until then, I'm going to show you guys some pretty cool stuff that I got in on consignment and some things that I bought. We'll start off with these right here. These Charizards are running about $10 a piece right now, so I like the artwork. I like the fact it has a Charizard in there. I don't think it's like a stunning card or anything like that, but for the price, I went ahead and picked up a handful of them. I might pick up some more and just kind of set them back. Maybe wait till PSA opens up a bulk tier, and this would be one of those things that I just kind of throw in a submission, as I imagine many people will. Right now, the PSA 10 copy is going to be basically overvalued in a way, just because the first ones are coming out. And for them to already be graded, they would have to be submitted on a level that's like $100 or $50. Or I mean, the $50 tier, I think it's like a 3-4 month turnaround. So there's no way, those are coming in on that. But anyways, I'm going to go through some other stuff. I bought this right here. I got a Graveler. This is for my Expedition Reverse Holo set. I received a note with it. Thanks again, Rusty. I hope you enjoy the card. Keep on doing a great job of being such a positive experience, inspiration for everyone in the hobby. Zach Kowalski, IG eBay, Z and Band W, or Z and B and W. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's Zand Band W. But yeah, I've done some business with him. I think he had a price on it, and we were able to come to a deal through IG for $275, so I thought that was a fair price. Next up, I bought this Cocoon Legendary Collection. I think I'm down to about 25 cards or so left in the set, really getting down to the nitty gritty. They threw in some stickers, which maybe we'll open those up at the end of the video as well. Next up, I have this right here. This is the winner Charizard V-Max, much harder to find than the English one, the number 104. I've been waiting for this one to come in an affordable price range of about $10,000. They've been about $15, $20 or so, and there have been some that have popped up around the $10,000 mark, but I could never get the Japanese seller, because these were all Japanese sellers, to show a picture. I'd send them a message like, hey, could you show me a picture of the cert, an actual picture of the card, front and back. I'd love to see the edges, and they just never respond. And so I'm not sure the whole reasoning behind people blotting out the certification number. I think some of them falsely believe that's a way to keep it from being duplicated, but this stuff can be looked up. There's always going to be you can always find one out there with a cert number that's going to match or whatever. So really, it actually makes your listing look more suspicious when you blot it out. Just go look up the first edition Plasma Gale Charizard. You'll find that there's 3 of them up right now, all around the same price, all from Japan. 3 different sellers using the exact same picture, but they blotted out the certification number 3 different times, like different ways. Like one time it's like a white stripe, another time it's like a black stripe, another time it's like something. It's just weird. But if you look at the picture, you can actually tell it's the exact same card. So to me, that always looks suspicious. They have different handling times. Some of them have buy now, some of them have best offer, some of them have a little bit lower price. It's really weird. I don't understand the whole situation behind that. If you're selling a card, just picture it, and if people want more pictures, especially for something that's $10,000, you should be able to provide pictures of front and back. All right, next up, I have something that I pulled from a box a while back, and I thought I'd show it because in case some of you ever get a pack like this, I don't want you to rip it open or throw it away thinking it's a counterfeit. But you can actually get booster packs that have this red strip. Usually that comes at the very end of the roll, from what I understand. I'm not completely sure on that. If I ever get to the end of one of my uncut rolls, I'll tell you if there's one there. But this right here came directly from a sealed Jungle first edition box. The weight on it is really irrelevant. I don't know if there's a hollow in it or not. I mean, who knows? But the value in this actually comes in that red strip, because there's very few of these packs out there. I see them on Fossil here and there, but I don't know if I've seen another Gym Challenge. So if you guys have one of these, it's pretty cool. I don't know how much premium it would add, but it's most certainly going to be worth more than a regular pack. Alright, maybe we'll set some of this stuff up here in the background just so we got a little something going on there. Next up I've got these 2 cards in on consignment. We've got a Charizard EX. This is the first edition version. You can get the unlimited. Is Gym Mint 10. CS3 will be the title qualifier. I believe these start on Sunday, so tomorrow night. And then we've got Gengar. This one pulled the 9, Mysterious Mountains. Both pretty decent cards. I imagine this one's going to fetch a pretty good amount. Now I've also got a really an epic consignment that come in. We'll show that one after. I forgot about these. Let me show the jumbos first. So I did buy these. I'm still looking for any Charizard jumbo. Well, I need them graded. First of all, I'm only looking for graded Charizard Jumbos, and I need them in a grade higher than I already have, which you can always check out my want list in my description in the link tree. So I've got an 8 for this one, so I could, if you have a 9 or a 10, I'd be interested. And then this one right here, I have a 9 on the XY17, so I would only want a PSA 10 for the XY17. So I'd love to keep upgrading my sets if at all possible. Now this consignment here, this come in from a previous regular. In fact, if some of you may follow him on IG, but I'm not going to mention his name because I know he gets flooded with messages anytime I do, and I think he prefers his privacy a little bit. But he sent in this right here. We've got a Rockets Mewtwo First Edition. This is Gem Mint 10, and a Rockets Mewtwo Best of Game Winter version. Now, there's only the winter version for the Best of Game. There isn't actually a non-winter, but I'm still surprised at how many people don't know of the Best of Game series. It was the last set that come through Wizards of the Coast, and it was kind of like their parting gift. I believe that's the way Bulbapedia put it. And Rockets Mewtwo is kind of like the chase card. The two that only had winter versions were Rockets Hitmonchan and Rockets Mewtwo. And the Mewtwo, of course, usually edges out the Hitmonchan in value. It did go for a while there where the Hitmonchan didn't have a PSA 10 copy popping up on eBay, but they're not terribly. I mean, they're not really that rare, but these are much harder to find than some of the other ones, like the Dark Ivysaur, Dark Venusaur, the Professor Elm, that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is a double swirl Gem Mint 10. Got a Giovanni. I think he just wanted to have, you know, the trainer Pokemon for Mewtwo. This is my favorite artwork of all time. We have the Mewtwo from Expedition. Has a nice swirl right there. Got the lightning going on there in the background. Now we've got the Mewtwo from the Legendary Collection, which is a reprint artwork from that Christopher Rush did, who did the Alpha Lotus, if any of you, or Black Lotus, if any of you are familiar with Magic the Gathering. But this is the reprint artwork from the Mewtwo number 12 from the Wizards of the Coast Black Star promos. And on the Japanese side, it was released in the Junior Rally stamp. And then on the English side, it was a Nintendo Power insert, I believe. But this come from the actual pack, the Legendary Collection pack, which for the most part was all reprint stuff. But this was kind of like a nice addition in there. Most of the other cards come from sets that were released to booster packs, whereas this was a promo. Next up, we have Mewtwo, the Delta Species Holo version, also in a 10. We've got Shining Mewtwo. Look at that one. That one's going to fetch a pretty penny. And then we're going to finish up with a Kingdra. No more Mewtwo's, right? We got the Wind from the Sea, Gem Mint 10, First Edition. He did send in one more card. At the moment, this one is not in auction. All of these are in auction. You can just look up CS8. This one is not. It's in a buy now for $30,000. It is a no rarity symbol, Mewtwo Gem Mint 10. You can see it right there. There's no rarity symbol there, and it is a nice looking 10. Now, if you are interested in this, he is taking offers, but I don't think he's really looking for much to come off that price. He may send it to auction, but if that does happen, I will show it again on the channel, just so that you guys are aware that it has went to auction. All right, so now we're to the finale part of it. I'm going to give you the lowdown on what happened. So they did indeed pay out. So this is the value that I had put on these 4 packs at the time. It was $500 a piece. They did refund the initial $40 fee per pack that they had charged for the grading, and then of course they actually sent the packs back as well, so that can help cover shipping costs and time and the hassle and that kind of stuff. So they did pay out the amount here. It took a little bit longer than I had hoped, of course. I mean, this was many months back at this point now, but we did finally get to a resolution. And here are the packs, so we're actually going to open them up and see what's inside of them, and maybe we'll have like a cliff in there or something cool. Before we do that, I'm going to open up this. See if we can, maybe we'll pull something cool out of it too. Alright, so we have a Tauros, Rapidash, Sandslash. He's got pretty good centering. If I get a Charizard in here, it's probably going to be I still need this one in a 10. So the holo, we got PR42. Looks like Zubat attacking Elm or Oak. I don't know. Venonat, Krabby. There's a nice one, Dragonair. One of the few sets you can get all 151 Pokemon in. Ammonite, Grimer, and Ninetales. Sounds pretty cool. Thank you, whoever had sold me that, or had sent me that for free with the sale of the Cocoon. I do appreciate it. And it's always cool to open up stuff like that. Let's check out these 4 packs. We'll open up the Typhlosion first. Let's see what we have in here. Condition of the cards. Looks like that one. It's like a little damage issue there. 3, 6, 9. So we have 11 cards in there. We've got the Water Energy. Yep, the rares next. We have the Focus Band. That's not too bad of a rare. We've got Apom, Goldberry. Now that's a pretty good uncommon. This one was always one that was ran in, I believe, in like the Legacy format. Bayleaf. There were 2 Bayleafs. The 28 is a little bit harder to find than the 29. Got Mantine, Slowpoke. Ooh, Pikachu. Not too bad on the non-hollows. And then we got a Totodile and a Spinarak, or I should say the non-rares. Alright, pack number 2. Let's do another Typhlosion. Ironically enough, they're all Typhlosion. So we'll put the rare in the back. So we got Psychic Energy. There's the other Bayleaf, the 29. Fanpy, Clefairy, Totodile, Pokemon March, Snubble, Berry, Swinub, Stantler, and we have a Pokegear. That first pack was definitely better. The Focus Band's a better rare. You got Pikachu in that one. Lots of good cards. Alright, so let's put that one in the back. Alright, so we have Lightning Energy, Magmar, Piloswine, card flip game. I looked at it and I think I'm so used to the arcade game on the Japanese side, and just kind of that similar artwork pulling me in, that I thought it was the rare for the second. Snubble, Stantler, and a Sneasel. Nice. Now this card, this was banned. I don't know if it's still banned. I know it was for a while, but like, what was it, because of the beat up? Flip a coin for each of your Pokemon in play. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. Yeah, I think that was the reason, maybe because of the beat up, because it was like, back in the day, I mean, that was pretty rough, especially if you played like the challenge card and you know, you had a loaded bench. I mean, that was a lot of damage to do with a basic Pokemon on turn 2. Alright, last pack. See what we have right here. Cliffa is the main rare to chase, but Sneasel was always the coolest. Sprout Tower, Electabuzz, card flip game, got a Chikorita, Mantine, Slowpoke, another Pikachu, Wooper, Totodile, and oh, we got 2 Sneasels. That's pretty cool. Way to go, Typhlosion. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We do finally have the conclusion of the packs. They did take care of me. It took a lot more effort than I had hoped it would have, but I appreciate the fact that they went through and took care of the situation and did send the money for the damaged packs that were opened up at the bottom that could not be graded. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll have another one very soon. Thanks.